welcome back to my channel. Anyways, so today is going to be a fun video. It is going to be a barn tour. Yay! I actually got a request from Ashley the Rainer on Instagram. And so she asked me to do a barn tour, so that's what we're gonna do today. So you should totally go check out my Instagram at Natil with 4 E's, and then also go check out Ashley the Rainer's Instagram too. She has some pretty cool videos and photos, so go do that.
So the first thing you should know about our barn is that it's connected to the house. It's a long story, but my dad, when he was a bachelor, I guess, decided to build the house right next to the barn. And so my room is actually connected to the barn. Like, I can see into Annie and Lucy's stall next to me. So here we go as we walk into the house. Or to the barn. Duh. So this is the inside of the barn. We have 6 stalls and there's an overview of it. And then that is the house. You can see into it. I'll do a separate video maybe of what the house looks like. But that's what it looks like. Over there is a laundry room to the right. And turn on the lights. Okay, we have 6 stalls. The first stall right here is Sterling. He is a boarder for one of us. Yeah, he's a boarder. The next stall is Sasha. She's another boarder. And then this is my new lease horse, Robin. I'm so excited to get to show her. She's awesome. And then over here is Annie and Lucy's stall. That wall actually on the other side is my room. So I can see into their stall through that little window. And Annie's eating. The next stall next to Annie is Squirt, and love him. And then this is Doug the Thug, and that's his stall. So over here to the left is what we call the wash rack. I know some people call it a wash bay or something like that, but we just call it a wash rack. And then we had the washer right there where we wash all the blanket. And then we just have some stuff that we bathe them with, the purple shampoo, and some more mane and tail, and our hoof polish and hoof strengthener. And then we're going to go to the tack room. Please mind the hay. The hay, apparently my cat Barbie knocked all of that down. But I believe that it was the other barn cats and not Barbie, but they still say it was just her. So this is the tack room. It's just a small little space where we have, saddles and bridles. So that's what the overview looks like. We have our saddles. Over there is all of our medicine and fly sprays, and our helmets up top. Safety first. And then we put all the feed. The feed has to be in here because our neighbor's goats get out and they eat all of it. They open up the bags and eat it. And then all of our bits and bridles, and then our saddles. I promise that is just a practice saddle. We would never ever leave the show saddle out like that. And then each space right here is our border space. I really don't know why those saddle racks say Liz and Melanie on them. I don't know where they came from. My dad just likes to get stuff cheap, and they just showed up at the house one day. And then there's the ATV that we actually traded for. Now we have 2 pastures up front of the house, and then we have a pasture back here. This is actually what we call the nursery. And that's where Lucy and Annie will be staying when they are able to be outside more. This tree is very special to my mom and I because her world champion mare is buried there, and also my very first show horse, RC, is buried there. So that tree is something awesome. These are where we keep the trailers. And then this over here used to have a bunch of fencing, but we had to take it down because we're redoing it. And this is another pasture, and there's a lot more land behind that, but that's where our outside horses stay. So we're going to start heading towards the round pen and the arena and kind of a side pasture. To the left, right there, are 2 peach trees, and then farther back you can't see are some plum trees that my parents planted. They're some pretty cool. So in this area, we kind of closed it off, so it's another pasture. So that surrounds the round pen, which is right there. There's Mr. Sterling. But that's the round pen that we sometimes turn horses out, like right there. And then keep walking. There's the other side pasture, which in there is another like 5 acres, and there's a pond back there, so that's pretty cool. And then in front of us is a tree with 2 chains that hang on them, and underneath those chains are mats, and that's where we hook horses up during the day, or just if we have more horses to ride, we can put one on the chain and then go ride and then switch them out. And then there is our arena. The poles were supposed to be for lights, but we just never got to get around. We never got around to put them up. But I love how big our arena is. My dad had to make this arena, but there is our tire and a trail course, and just that's our arena. We also turn horses out right there in the arena, but we do a lot of riding. But this is pretty much it, our whole place. So let's head to the pond, because that's one of my favorite things about where I live.